Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Lion Steel M4, so power through those close-ups and we can dive right in. First off, this is not my knife, but I still wanted to do a review of it. This is the Lion Steel M4, designed by Michel Pensato, whose nickname is Moletta. As you can see, yeah. He has a passion for archaeology, which had him spending most of his time outside. From this, he started to understand the importance of great features that knives should have. I've left a link on the description of this video so you can read more about him and see all of the knives that he's designed. The manufacturer of this knife is Lion Steel, which was started in the Italian town of Maniago. There is a long knife making history in Maniago, and that has made it the knife capital of Italy, so I recommend that you take a peek at the link in the description as well if you would also like to learn more. Lots of links, lots of descriptions today. So let me go over the M4 that we're talking about today. This is a fixed blade knife with a full tang design, meaning that the blade steel itself runs through the length of the handle, and this increases the knife's strength and durability. This particular version of the knife is a Blade HQ exclusive with a CPM M4 blade steel, which is a very tough steel with good edge retention, but it is not a stainless steel, so it has a black coating to help with the corrosion resistance. The standard versions of this knife come with a Böhler M390 steel, which isn't as tough, but has good edge retention and is a stainless steel with good corrosion resistance. The Lion Steel M4 features a Durup point blade shape, meaning that the spine of the blade drops down to meet the tip. And speaking of the spine, it is nicely crowned or rounded, which is a common feature on Italian-made knives that really adds to the comfort of the knife. The blade grind is a flat grind, great for everyday needs, and has a thickness of about 0.16 inches or about 4 millimeters, which gives it some great added strength. This knife can definitely be used more for bushcrafting and those outdoor tasks. I'll show a few clips of it in use doing some of these things a little later on in the video. The blade length is 3.75 inches with an overall length of 8 inches, so let me compare this size against other knives like this. First, the Cold Steel SRK Compact, and then the Ka-Bar Becker BK18, and finally, the Viper Koi, which is actually another Italian-made knife that is around the same size. The handle material on this knife itself is micarta, which is a composite made from layers of natural materials such as burlap, canvas, linen, or even paper that is soaked in resin and then smushed together into a sheet. And while the material is softer than G10, it is still very strong and durable. And if you need a material that gets even grippier when it's wet, you'll want to go with micarta, which is great for outdoor use. So this is the material that you would want to shop for. To carry this knife, it comes with a nice handmade leather sheath with a belt loop, so you can easily attach it to your bag or your belt. Lion Steel also sells Kydex sheaths that you can buy. And there are great aftermarket options like this sheath from Armidas. The knife also has a nice lanyard hole here as well on the back, so you can attach some paracord to it as well. The price on this knife is around $160 to $190 depending on the version that you choose. Now that we have the specs out of the way, let me show you how this may be what you need for bushcrafting and outdoor use. So let me break down the reasons that I like the knife and the things that I think that could be improved on. First, I love this handle. It is really comfortable and smooth in the hand. This contoured Coke bottle shape that really fits the hand like a glove. And it's great when doing tasks like carving or making feather sticks. I also really like the sheath for this. It's a nice soft leather and it feels really well made, nicely formed to hold the knife in place. Plus, it has that wonderful leather smell. Another feature that I really like is the protruding tang here at the end of the handle. Since the rest of the knife has rounded edges, they left this part with a nice sharp 90-degree edge so you can strike a fire steel or scrape bark with it. The only complaint that I really have with this knife is that it did not arrive particularly sharp, but that was easily fixed with a few minutes on the work sharp. I also really wish that the retention strap on the sheath was the other way around. If you're wearing this on your hip, like most people do, the strap points forward, which means it could get caught on a branch or something while you're walking through the woods and come undone. If the strap came from around the front and pointed towards the rear, I feel like it would be less likely to catch on anything. So that's it. That's all I got. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Did you love this? Hate this? Leave me some thoughts in the comments below. As always, I try to end with something inspirational, or something nice, or a life hack, because everything feels like it's a constant state of commotion. So my inspiration or cheat code for you all today is, if you're not sure if your stainless steel pan is rusting, especially if you have a textured pan on the inside, leave some ketchup on it for a little bit. And leave it on for as long as you can and then wipe it off. The ketchup is slightly acidic and will eat away at the rust. I've added a fun article that breaks down 8 ways to use ketchup. So if you can, please subscribe and share my channel with your friends and your lady friends. I would appreciate it. Thank you everyone for taking the time and making it to the end. My self-esteem thanks you. Oh my goodness. Are you done? You all set? You got all the boogies out? Okay.